Guys, so I'm at the airport right now and about to get on the plane. So this is where the fun starts, and I don't know, I'll try and keep checking in every once in a while. Let you guys know what's up, but I'm gonna go and sit down for a little bit and then see you soon. I'm on a plane and let me show you outside. I'm in Florida, heading out to Medellin. So as soon as I get there, I'll talk about it. So once I got to Colombia, I was picked up by my family. We went straight away to stores and started doing what we needed to do, malls and stuff like that. Since I did get there rather early, around I believe 1 o'clock roughly, so we got to do a few things. First thing we did, we stopped at a mall, which my wife loves very much to do when we are there. So we stopped there. So you know, just a little bit of video here showing you the sights there are to see from the mall. Places we visited where they sold toys, and you can see how expensive they are. So when you see the prices on stuff, for every 1,700, roughly 1,800 pesos equals $1. So when you see the prices, you'll be pretty surprised at how expensive stuff is. So this was the first place we went to. Here I am standing in the entrance here, so you can see this is what the city looks like right from the entrance. It's a pretty big entrance. Right away you can see all the taxis and the buildings right in front. The day isn't as sunny as I expected it to be. Rained a little bit, but otherwise a good day. Shortly after that, we stopped by this place called Carrefour. It's spelled C-A-R-R-E-F-O-U-R. And I stopped in to see what kind of toys they had. And of course, they had a couple of Transformers, mostly Dark of the Moon stuff, and Ben 10, and a bunch of other stuff that's pretty popular here. Except the prices were outrageous. You guys got to check this out. Take a look, guys. 40 grand for an Iron Man figure. That's more than 20 bucks. Move over down to the Ben 10 section. My wife pointed out that these are 60,000. That's more than $30 for a Ben 10 figure. Matchbox figures are about 3 bucks. And they got a bunch of other miscellaneous toys like little die casts and stuff. Just overall very expensive. Toys are all very expensive down here. You'll also find some rubber pigs if that's what you're into. How about some shirts with equipment spelled wrong? There's no I there. Or some really bad Chinese figures called Zin Zin and Bao Bao. And a very expensive document organizer. That's dollar store stuff, guys, for more than 40 bucks. But the food at the mall, this is mall food, guys. Mall food. Delicious. Delicious. Now the food's relatively cheap. This cost me about 6 bucks. Try and find that in the US. And as we're leaving the mall, this is the garage area. We've just left the parking spot, and we're behind other people trying to get out. And off to the right, you get a lot of tire places, which is pretty interesting. Say you fancy yourself a set of tires on the way out, you can go ahead and pull over in one of those bays there, or if you have a flat tire or anything. You'll notice that scooters do tend to cut in front of everybody and wreak a lot of havoc. Here's one of these bays here, in case you want to take advantage of all the tires they have. And most malls require you to check in and also check out, which is what we're doing now. And here is the side street off to the exit of the garage. We still got some old school trucks rolling around, and some teeny tiny vans, and some other cars you might recognize. And there's a lot of auto repair places for trucks all lined up next to each other. And here we are on the highway. The highway is limited to about 60 to 80 kilometers per hour, which is not very fast compared to the speeds we reach here. A lot of motorcycles, and these motorcycles will jump in your way. People will cut you off. People will move over without blinkers, pretty much like they do here. And look at the view from this bridge over here. It's amazing views everywhere. Once in a while you do get a little bit of traffic. Again, the motorcycles do have the advantage. Time to go home and prepare for tonight.
This is probably my most ambitious video yet. It's really long. Originally, I was just going to go and interview a couple people, make it into a video log. But at the same time, I kind of want to show how Medellin has changed since the days people knew it as, you know, which was just full of, you know, kidnappings, drugs, stuff like that. You know, we, since I am from there originally, are really trying to basically clean up our act, and they've been doing it for years. It's really been a big turnaround. That's kind of one of the things I wanted to capture, and I'm sure people still imagine that we live in huts, and I kind of wanted to show that we don't live in huts. There's a lot of construction going on just to make it more modernized. There's a bunch of stuff going on down there, guys. You know, so I kind of wanted to capture that, capture the food, which was incredible. I did want to get some women on video, but apparently all women are the same around the earth. They don't like to have some guy oogling them with a camera, so it was a little tough to do, especially since I was with my wife basically 100% of the time. But you know, I don't just want to center the focus on stuff that Colombia is known for. Maybe there's stuff you don't know about it, which I wanted to show in this video. I also wanted to do some little sketches, whatever you want to call them, that were meant to be a little bit funny, sort of like Tom Green. One went terribly wrong. The premise of it, without you know, really telling you the whole story, maybe I'll say it's in some other part of this video, but I had the intention of doing a segment called Dildo Miss Prime, so just try and dream up what that could be about, or another segment called Hercules, which is Hercules with the word cock right in the middle. So that should have been a very funny sketch, but unfortunately it did not turn out the way I wanted it to. It wasn't bad, you know, it just didn't happen. But anyway, the point of this whole video was just try and get you guys to see what it's like to be collectors out there. Check out the scenery, check out the food, get a little glimpse of what it's really like, even though I'm going to just tell you right now, it's really only about 10% of what can possibly be done, because there are a lot of tourists lately, and there's a lot of stuff to do. Now, I wasn't there necessarily for vacation, so I didn't hit up any vacation spots, but there was a couple of things that we did I wanted to show you guys. So this video log ended up turning into a whole big, almost like a feature film. I mean, I'm working on the first part right now, which is this one, and I'm already at over you know, 22 minutes previous to recording these little tidbits, which I'm doing after the fact. And one of the things I was looking forward to do is introduce my friend Yilmar to the world of Transformers, which is an easily addicting thing. I kind of knew what I was getting him into, knowing that he would end up loving these things and want to buy more, and I wanted to capture that on film. Not only did I introduce him to Transformers, I also introduced his son to Transformers. Now, it's not to say Transformers aren't available in Colombia, they're just very expensive. Most people don't even bother trying to you know, buy any figures because they're so expensive, so it's not really in their mind to own them. But I'm going to try and make it easier for him to own Transformers toys. Not only am I going to start him off with a Generations figure, but he did ask me to get him a Megatron, because Megatron over there was crazy expensive, so I basically got him that for about 10 bucks. And you'll see what else I did. But another cool thing that I wasn't expecting was to introduce his little son to Transformers. I had got him a little Transformer, not really knowing that he was really into it, so I kind of got both of them into it, and I thought it was really cool to be able to do that. So, you know, check this out. What's up, guys? I'm outside of my wife's parents' house. Sorry for the shaky camera, but what I'm going to do is go to my friend's house. I got a bunch of crap in here, a bunch of Transformers that I want to show him. This is going to be his first time checking out a Transformer, basically, and I got a little gift for him too. I'm going to try and sell some of them to him really cheap, or, you know, at least relatively cheap to what they're selling here, and then I'm going to surprise him with a Generations cup. which is one of my favorite Generations figures. So yeah, so I just gotta walk down this alley, get in the car, and then head over to his house. Camera's running out of batteries. It's my wife there with her niece, and yeah, so this should be fun. So this is the little car we're gonna go in. It's a Renault Twingo. So let's get inside and head on over. So we're at the Éxito, which is basically like a, I don't know, Walmart type thing. We're going to stop here before we go to my friend's house, and let's see what kind of stuff they got in there. Maybe they got some expensive Transformers and toys and whatnot. So let's take a look.
Prior to going into the store, we had to pick up a couple of things for my daughter's baptism, which was going on the same weekend. So we stopped at this little store that sells a bunch of little girly trinkets and strings and yarns and stuff that girls really dig. Then we went into the store, and I quickly ran to the toy section and found that Transformers were crazy expensive. You're looking at $30–40 for deluxe figures. You know, look at that. This is more than $20 for like those little cheap activators. You got a Star Wars figures for more than $20.
Alright guys, we're here. This is going to be where I interview my friend with his first experience with Transformers, so let's go check it out. We're going to go meet him right now. Hello.
¿Cómo está? Bien.
This is Cafecino, which is a cafe here in Medellin, Colombia. This place belongs to my wife's cousin, Catalina, and it's really nice. The whole cafe is really nicely done. Got a lot of seats. They got a second floor. They have a bunch of rooms that you can rent out. There's the coffee making machines, and just a really nice place to hang out. This here is the owner, Catalina. That's my wife's cousin. And in front is Andrea, which is Yilmar's wife, and she works there. And she has been making me my favorite drinks, which is called the Cafecino after the cafe. It's basically a cold coffee shake with swirls of chocolate and little chocolate sprinkles on top. It's just the most delicious thing on the planet. And I had like maybe 1 or 2 a day the whole time I was there. It's just simply delicious. After about 15 minutes, they finally showed up. Yilmar and his son Samuel here. This little guy here. And this is Yilmar.
¿Todo bien? Sí. Alright guys, so I'm here with my friend Yilmar and his son Samuel, and I'm going to introduce him to his first Transformer. See how that goes. See what Transformers do to little kids. If I can find it. Samuel, yeah. ¿Usted sabe qué es eso?
¿Qué es eso?
Ah, sí, ya lo conoce. Pues vea, yo le muestro eso cómo funciona. Lo coge de las piernas, ¿cierto? Y esta cosa azul lo baja, se transforma en un camión. Y después una vez más, un robot. Dale, gracias.
Vanessa.
Muestra la verdad, muestra la cámara.
Muéstraselo a la cámara ahí, muéstraselo acá.
Samuel, ¿y cómo se llama?
¿Qué era? Ya sabía.
¿Cómo se llama ese? Transformer, ese es el 100, ese es Optimus Prime.
Samuel, ¿a usted le gustan los luchadores?
No lo que sean muñecos. ¿Qué más me amor? Ahí mira, muy gordo.
Alright guys, so I'm going to introduce him to his first wrestling figure.
Mira. ¿También te gusta? ¡Ay, no! Mira. ¡Qué nota para todos los que tienes en la casa, al lado de Ben Tennyson! Vale.
And he's got a collection at home, which I want to show you guys. He keeps everything on a shelf, just like a regular collector would. So we're definitely going to check that out if we get a chance, hopefully sometime soon, because Yilmar has to work the rest of the week. So I had plans to, for him to help me out with the video, but it looks like he's going to have to go to work. So we'll see what we can do. But you'll see how much fun he's having. Toys do wonders with kids, and this is what I like to see. And this is his first experience with a Transformer, and possibly his first experience with any type of wrestling figure. So, guys, soak that in for a sec. That's the most awesomest thing you could possibly see as a kid enjoying his toys. So what I'm going to do now is introduce his father to his first Transformer. We were actually at Leonardo's house my last visit here, and he liked the DOTM Voyager Megatron. So I'm going to go ahead and surprise him with that. So, Yilmar.
Ese es un carro. Ese es para el papá.
Eso no es para niños.
Ese es para el papá, mire.
Samuel, ¿qué te trajeron? Mostrarlo. No, amor, esos de donde la muerte. Por eso me mostré él. Ay, no, va por los Transformer. Mira, mostrarlo. ¿Qué es eso?
Oye, me lo tiene que enseñar a armar carros.
Sí, claro. Eso no tiene...
Pero eso está...
Ahí está el papel ahí metido.
Y yo mi papá me recuerda que
está en la capa y todo.
Sí.
Porque yo también las cosas para hacer los cócteles que son de aluminio, eso lo puede dejar usted simple.
Yo soy del papá.
Ah, no, los que yo compré son desechables. Présteselo. Y yo traje 6, eso le dura. Yo ahorita de niños. De poder si puedes.
No soy baratando todo. ¿Ah?
No me dan ni a buscar ya. ¿Qué le vas a José? Catalina. Para que no vayan. Ay, no. Catalina, ¿puedes estar a saludar a José?
So this is his first time with any Transformer figure. So this is the Dark of the Moon Megatron Voyager, and seems to be liking it. So that's always a good thing. Entonces, ¿qué piensa de él?
No,
Muéstralo.
es un muñeco, hermano. Hay que comprar más, que empieza a recibir la colección.
And here's his first generation's deluxe figure, which I forgot to film me giving him, but you can check him out. Taking him out of the box. So he's got 2 in his collection. He doesn't know I got 2 more for him yet, but he will soon. I do want to get him a Generations though. I don't want to get him all movie stuff. He likes the movie, but I do want to get him a good Generations figure, and I think Cup fits the bill perfectly. So we're going to see if he can transform this dude.
Yeah. No sé, a mí es como, de pronto como dañarlo.
No, eso no se daña.
Es como me va a hacerlo muy duro, ¿vale? De pronto lo daña a uno. Sí, eso me lo regala Carlos, amor.
¿Sí? Ah, qué nota.
Sí, con usted no juego este día.
Entonces, ¿qué piensa de él?
Ay, sí, Marzo, porque están
Y si no puedo jugar con él, ¿por qué jugar con él? ¿Qué pienso de él? Que es un muñeco que tiene unos detalles pequeños pero muy bacanos. Uf, demasiado.
¿Va a poner la pistola?
Ah, no, no.
¿No?
Pues, pero ahorita. Estoy mirando todavía cómo es que uno no se alcanza a imaginar como en tan poquita cosita, una cosa tan pequeña, como tanta puya, hermano. ¿Ah?
Entonces sí se imagina tener colección de eso, pues me gustaría.
Me gustaría, ya me estoy motivando más. No, el diseño, todo. Pues que mira. No, que ya me dejo ya con la finita. Ya veo que ahora sí.
Ahora sí, ya terminamos los muñecos.
Pues vea, para ayudarle con el resto.
Ah, no, Carlos.
Ay, no, Carlos, quieres ganarte, Carlos. Pues,
No va a tener eso. Ya no me quiero ni ir.
Es que si va a empezar, empiece bien, ¿cierto?
Papi, ojo se me cae. ¿Este es cuál?
ay, hace en las grandes.
Sí, Bumblebee.
No,
Ah, no, yo le pago. Muchas gracias, Carlos, hermano. Estos sí los armo yo solo.
Mira, mamá, va a venir. Ay, me encanta, ese es mi favorito. No, ese es Optimus Prime.
¿Este es cuál?
Catalina me averigua entonces.
No, este es
Todo el día.
A mí, puede colar.
Oh, todos. Todos esos.
son para el papá.
Dile que por favor te los preste.
Pero muestra los otros que hay ahí.
Supongo que me va a humillar el niño por... Ay, acá la tableta en la pieza.
Los voy a empezar a colocar ahí, amor, o sea que me tienes que aguantar.
El pasaporte creo que
Espera
vale
aquí.
200, si no estoy mal. 200.
Carlos, eso es muy difícil conseguirlos allá.
Ajá,
Eso no pasa de moda allá. ¿Hace cuánto estás tú allá en moda?
Eso, desde el 83.
Desde el 83, pero hay muchos los muñecos que han salido.
pasaporte, pero siempre ha sido así. No, Andrea antes era diferente.
Bueno, pues ya, en esto, ya salen unos nuevos porque como ya vi en estos días estaba viendo que salieron unas caricaturas.
Samuel, ¿cómo es que se llama?
Un botín.
¿Bombo qué?
Un botín.
Oh, Bombotí.
Ahora usted no sabe qué es esto.
Ahora este niño está sucio.
Sí.
Ay, su puerta.
Uy.
Puede decir, queda como aquí así. Pero eso es todo, no, sí nos falta como algo, ¿no?
¿Qué te digo, Carlos? Yo me llamo Yilmar. A ver, ¿se va a sentar conmigo? Oiga, pues, yo me llamo Yilmar. Pues, primero que todo, me gustan mucho los muñecos porque traen mucho detalle pequeño que es muy bacano y lo hace como poner más interesante. Segundo, gracias a Carlos pude empezar la colección y voy a seguir en ella y para poder conseguir algo más grande y más muñecos con mejores cosas que sean como más interesantes a la hora de armarlos. Se entretiene uno al armarlos, espero que también me entretenga cuando los vaya a convertir otra vez en carro. ¿Qué más? No.
¿Y qué pensó esa vez que fuimos a la casa de Leonardo?
Uy, no, pues es que en la casa de Leonardo hay demasiados, que hay muñecos de mucha clase, muchos muñecos él los personalizó con pintura, los tiene organizados. Espero llegar un poquito más allá que el muchacho, tener una colección, como les digo, una colección más grande, y vamos a ver cómo nos va.
Entonces, de esta colección nueva, ¿cuál es su favorito?
Pues la verdad, para mí en este momento será este.
El Megatron.
Pero ya es Optimus. Pues tiene más cosas, es más bacano. A la hora de armarse sale. ¿Cuál es el tuyo? ¿Cómo se llama ese? A ver, dígale a la cámara. ¿Cómo se llama?
Ay, ya sé.
¿Cómo?
Optimus.
No, Optimus es este. Y este. Bumblebee. Ah, eso.
Alright guys, so that's the end of day one. It was a pretty short day. But I think it was pretty good. I didn't have any of my equipment set up to do what I wanted to do. But I don't know, we'll try again tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Maybe tomorrow I don't have anything planned. Wrong way. I don't really have anything planned transformer-wise, so I'll keep my camera though, just in case, but we're definitely calling it a night. So